and welcome back to the Digital Peace Guides. I'm Glory from Digital Care Services Australia. So far, we've talked about knowing what you have, how to access it, and who matters. Today, we're looking at the next step, knowing where it is. One of the biggest challenges I see isn't that people have too much information. It's that it's stored in so many different places that nobody knows where to find it. The good news is that it doesn't have to stay that way. Let me ask you a simple question. If someone asked you to find your birth certificate, your latest insurance policy, or your favorite family photos, could you find them within 5 minutes? Many people say yes, they could, but when they actually start looking, they discover some documents are on the computer. Some are in an email, some are in a filing cabinet, some are on an old USB stick, and some seem to have disappeared completely. The goal isn't to remember where everything is. The goal is to create a simple system so you always know where to look. Digital clutter doesn't appear overnight. It builds up little by little. A document downloaded here, a photo saved there, an email attachment you meant to file later. Before long, important information is spread across your desktop, downloads folder, phone, tablet, cloud storage, USB drives, and even old computers. It's happened gradually, so it's completely understandable. The important thing is recognizing it and deciding to simplify. You've probably heard people talk about cloud storage. It sounds technical, but it's actually really simple. I like to think of it as an online filing cabinet. Instead of storing everything on just one computer, your important files are stored securely online where they can be accessed from different devices. There are several popular options, including Google Drive, OneDrive, iCloud, and Dropbox. The most important thing isn't which one you choose, it's choosing one that works for you and using it consistently. One of the best pieces of advice I can give you is this. Every important document should have one logical home. Think about simple categories like family finance, medical, property, legal, and photos. When everything has a place, you spend less time searching and more time feeling confident that you know where things are. You don't need a complicated folder structure. Simple is almost always better. Here are 3 small actions you can take today. First, choose one place to store all your important documents. Second, if you notice duplicate copies, take a little time to remove the ones you no longer need. And finally, move just one important document into its new home. Remember, you don't have to organize everything in one afternoon. Every small step makes the next one easier. For many families, photographs become the most treasured digital asset of all. They're the memories of holidays, birthdays, weddings, and everyday moments that can never be replaced. That's why it's so important to back them up. Organize them, and perhaps more importantly, share them with the people who matter. Photos shouldn't be trapped on one phone or one old computer. They deserve to be protected. This is where the Digital Peace of Mind journal complements your digital organization beautifully. The journal isn't designed to store your documents. Instead, it helps you record where everything lives, which cloud storage services you use, where important records are kept, which devices contain valuable information, and where your family should begin if they ever need to find something important. It's about creating confidence, not complexity. Thank you for joining me on another Digital Peace Guide. I hope today's guide has encouraged you to think less about organizing everything and more about creating one simple, reliable system. Next time, we'll explore Know What's Protected, where we'll look at digital security, common scams, and practical ways to protect yourself online. If you found today's guide helpful, I'd love for you to subscribe so you don't miss out on the next one. And if you're ready to bring all of this together in one organized system, you can learn more about the Digital Peace of Mind journal by following the link below. Thanks for watching, and until next time, take one small step towards digital peace of mind.